The children bastard when eat everything. The mother cooks, they eat everything, never save some for the mother. So disappointed. So she killed herself. I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Tekken lah.
Tekken lah. Oh, you go to future already, ah?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. I said, that's straight 10, bro. Yo, what's up? Welcome to the second part of the podcast. Thank you for still tuning in.
For staying tuned in.
Yeah.
Go on, Daddy.
You know, last time I just love to go back about that episode lah. The one where we talk about the Badang. We talk about the Shaw brothers making movies. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. So like I say lah, the Shaw brothers, or the P. Ramlee time they make movies always a lot about folklores. Which I think in today's context, right, lost already lah. It's not because of the older generation what you call it, reminding the story about all these old folklores. It'll be lost lah.
Yeah, I feel that in my opinion the reason why is because in those days where like we didn't have that much of entertainment like TV, social
So the
media.
story is being retold.
Yeah,
retold.
yes, correct. So from those days from their great grandparents' time, the story is the legends and myths and all is passed down. So it kind of had a flow. Whereas now, because of advancement in technology and stuff, and we have various other ways that we can entertain ourselves, that when we want to look for things of the past, something historical, some sort of legend or myth or folklore or what, right? We don't even have that simple thought of using technology for that kind of purposes, just to get back into history.
Yeah.
Like a very good example would be me. I can Google so many other different stuff and all, but I don't really have the thought of going back to history, going back to legend, folklores and stuff.
And I think, although you said this, right, as a person with that is much older than the younger generation,
Yes.
I think it's still our sense of responsibility to actually inculcate curiosity to the younger viewers lah. And additionally, we have this platform. So our stories may or may not be 100% accurate. Same as history.
Yes.
We also
correct.
won't know whether the real history is that or not.
Correct.
But at least it spark interest lah. I got a few more lah.
Okay, please.
Short folklores.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so I don't know whether the like Malay, like I say lah, the old Malay films all mostly based on this lah. Because their form of entertainment, like they don't really know how to make stories last time.
Correct.
Like unlike now lah, like anything also can make story lah. Same as well, like podcast, anything also can talk. But last time it was structured, it was proper. Like if they wanted to do something, I let it be about history, let it be about the myth.
All supernatural stuff.
Yeah, correct.
Yes.
So I don't know, like, so that was what I went through growing up. I watched that lah. I mean, although that was not my era, but it was shown on TV lah. And in the past, we didn't have access to internet. We had videotapes, and the videotapes were all that kind of shows also.
Correct.
Yeah.
But we grew up in a time where TVs were still fat lah.
Yes,
so
correct.
and programs were all just curated nationally. You don't really didn't really grow up in a time where you had international platform, international movies or dramas or what for you to grow up with. So yes, like for me, I grew up watching a lot of P. Ramlee movies.
Oh, so
in black and white,
Okay.
Did P. Ramlee ever have any colored movies?
Okay, don't have, but there's this guy on YouTube. He actually made a colorized version of but I don't know whether the color is true or not.
Yeah, but you see how technology has.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so maybe in that sense, maybe we can inculcate this kind of culture
But how you
into.
know whether P. Ramlee was wearing a red shirt? Oh,
Yeah, true. But at least it is something that you see. Colors are something that normally anyone are very attracted to. Like
yes.
if you have two versions, example, very good example.
Mm.
If you have two version of P. Ramlee movie, one is black and white,
Mm.
one is color. Which one would you prefer to watch?
Colour lah.
Color, yes. But then deep down in your heart, because you grew up in
Mm.
that era, in that generation, deep down in your heart, you know that watching it in black and white would give you the nostalgia, the nostalgic feeling that you used to watch when you were young. So
Oh,
the feels you will get is different.
but the color grading that he did, right? He
Mm.
actually didn't make the movie modern. It's
Mm.
still like you know that the type of quality and stuff is from that era.
So
He didn't modernize it. He just simply added color. That's it.
okay. So I assume you have watched the colored
Yeah,
and the
I
non-colored
enjoyed it
version.
actually
Okay.
because like to me it's a different dimension of whatever I watch lah.
But did it by any chance feel a bit like unnatural to you watching it in
No,
color or?
actually that's why amazingly no. Maybe yeah, if you all got the time, you look for P. Ramlee films in color.
In color, yes.
Yeah. Okay, so like you were, like it's a bit nicer the sound, the tone. Okay, anyway, since you say you watch P. Ramlee movies a bit, I don't know whether you watch this show lah. This show, it's all the mythology shit lah. So there's this story about Batu Belah Batu Bertangkup. So it
Familiar.
means a stone. Okay, so backstory. I'll just make it as short as possible lah, because there's a few.
Okay.
So there's this mother who actually disappointed that her children did not save for her some fish egg to eat. So if you know, like in the past, meat was a something
Luxury,
it's like a luxury lah. Especially the eggs of certain animals. Like fish eggs, like the sotong egg.
Sotong egg, yes.
Correct. So the children bastard go and eat everything. The mother cook, they eat everything, never save some for the mother. So disappointed. So she killed herself.
Wait, the mother was disappointed that she didn't get to eat fish eggs, so she killed herself.
Then after that,
Wow.
yeah, the story is this.
That's all it took.
The kill herself by going to that stone. So batu is stone, belah is open and close.
Okay.
Bertangkup is like the thing can eat up lah. So she went to the stone. She like, batu belah batu bertangkup, come eat me because my children don't want to. Like I say, it's mythology.
No, could it be a giant clam though?
No, it's legit stone.
Okay.
So even in the P. Ramlee movie, so that era, that movie, so they portrayed is a stone. So she like fed up lah. The children don't want to let her eat, so she, this makcik. Come eat me lah. They don't want to give me food lah. Like that lah.
I just
So
find it.
true enough, the stone eat her up. That's the part where I say lah, she die lah. So like after, so you know folklore, how it carries weight in the past on how parents discipline their children. So like I know of Malay families who like, this one is not even my parents' time, it's my grandmother's time.
Okay.
So my grandmother's time, they will like they tell their children, hey, you better save some for me. If not, I call the Batu Belah Batu Bertangkup come eat me. Then the children, hey, don't want.
Like kena blackmail lah.
Kena blackmail, gaslight,
Threaten.
etc. Okay, so these are all like funny stories about stone. There's another one that this guy become a stone. Another story.
Okay.
I don't know whether you watch it. This story is called Si Tanggang. So this Tanggang, right, is the name of the guy is Tanggang.
Okay.
Is a young man who disobeyed and disregard his mother after becoming successful. Yeah. Then fast forward, the mother cursed him to become a stone.
Then he became a stone.
Yeah. And when he was like, you know how we watch cartoon all like people becoming ice, frozen, right?
Like similar,
So,
like Medusa
yes, something
concept
like
lah. Okay.
So when he turning into stone, he holding if I'm not wrong, something keris or whatever.
Mhm.
So he like calling out for the mother, mak, tolong tanggang, mak,
Mm.
asking for help, and also become stone.
At the same time.
Yeah, because last time Singapore gold don't have.
Mm.
Only got coconut tree. Got this one banana tree, but banana tree the story used for this one really. Hang Nadim,
Uh-huh.
the swordfish.
Yes.
So think nothing. I use stone lah. Okay, but these stories are more of Malaysia side lah. These stories.
Um.
Yeah. Then of course Malaysia have their a lot of these putri
Mm.
Gunung Ledang and stuff. That one I don't want to touch. Maybe
Putri is princess.
yes. Maybe we can touch that on our horror episodes lah. Because it has
supernatural.
some real correlation with that lah.
Okay.
From what I feel lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically it's like that lah. Then they also have folklores like which revolve around animals also.
Mm.
I don't know whether you heard of this Sang Kancil. So this Kancil,
It's
right?
deer, right?
Mouse deer.
Mouse deer.
Yeah. So this Sang Kancil, which is a national icon of one of the countries in Malaysia, I think Malacca, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm.
He's a very smart animal. Yeah. So like, there are, in the old days
Mhm.
stories. So there's a lot of stories revolve around Sang Kancil.
Mm.
One that I can remember of is Sang Kancil wanted to cross a river. He wanted to cross the river.
Mhm.
It. So he actually there's crocodile inside the
Mm.
river.
Okay.
So he wants to cross. So he told the crocodiles are all actually waiting to eat Sang Kancil lah.
Uh-huh.
But he outsmarted the crocodiles. End up the crocodile line up formation,
Uh-huh.
and the fella just walk across.
But what did he say to?
I can't remember lah, but the story is like that lah. He outsmarted them lah.
Mm.
Then also about this crow. So this crow wanted to drink water from a bottle.
Mm.
So his beak cannot reach the ground,
Mhm.
right? So what he did, he go and fly off. He take stone and
Put inside.
then he managed to reach. Yeah, so folklores a lot revolve around animals,
Mhm.
revolve around crazy stories.
Yeah, like even like the Indian mythology also,
Mm.
they have
I wanted to
Garuda.
ask. Yeah.
Garuda, the eagle, eagle god or eagle deity or something like that.
That one also in Indonesia also a lot.
Yeah. If I'm not wrong, Garudan,
Then
they call
confirm
it is,
mythical creature.
yeah, it's the, like, I said Lord Ganesha, the elephant god, his vehicle is a mouse, a rat.
I didn't know.
I could tell you before in one of
Actually, I can't
our one of
recall lah.
our podcast
Okay.
episodes. So same, if I'm not wrong, Garudan is also the vehicle or transport of another deity or something like that.
Interesting. So yeah, like I know Indonesian also got a lot of their own methodology. Garuda is
There's a huge statue also,
yes.
right?
So in their crest, their official crest, they use the Garuda
Garuda.
as their national animal.
Also, Garuda is
Yeah,
the
that's
national
why
animal of Indonesia lah.
that's why the national carrier is Garuda Indonesia. Yeah,
Mm.
like that lah.
Okay.
If you see their soccer jersey, also got one huge Garuda. They call themselves Garudas.
Garuda.
And a lot more what do you call it? Mythical stories from Indonesia. And there's even more than what do you call it? What Singapore and Malaysia has. Because they have different what do you call it? Different countries. Different places with different stories. Like Bali itself got a lot.
Yeah.
Then the Bali one is still a Hindu place, predominantly Hindu. Then the rest of the Java also got their own stories lah.
So am I right to say that the highest concentration of Hindus in
Bali.
Indonesia is in Bali lah?
I shall not.
Or
I dare not say that, but I know Bali has. The population in Bali is more Hindus than Muslims. Mm, yeah,
nice.
and their Hinduism is also. I mean, okay, I'm not one to judge about religion, but I can see with my own eyes the difference lah. Like the Hinduism that is practiced here. No, because we live in Singapore, we
Yes.
see what's
Yes.
happening, right?
Yes.
So like the Hinduism that is practiced here
Yes.
and practiced in Bali is a bit different.
Mm.
And the traditional attire that is worn by the priest, even the priest
Mm-hmm.
is different.
Mm,
Yeah.
I think it's just two different cultures combined
Yes,
into
correct.
one lah, and
Mm,
not just that. Like even I also wanted to say what was, for example, like there are variations of
correct.
their gods between the
Mm,
Balinese people and the Hindu the common Hindu
mm,
culture, right?
correct.
The variation is very different, not slight different, no,
Mm,
very different. Like for example, their deities, like Hinduism, their deities is more like a
mm,
very divine,
correct.
majority of them lah, the deities, they are more divine, more like a clean, not say clean lah, like very like perfect, holy looking. Whereas in the Balinese context, the Indonesian Hinduism,
Let
it's
me say the word lah.
uh,
It's more. I put it in the best possible way to say it lah.
you gonna
It's
say,
more scary lah.
I want to
It
say
looks more scary.
it looks more demonic,
Monstrous.
lah,
Yeah.
to be honest. Like for example, very good example would be Hanuman,
Mm,
engineer Hanuman. You
mm,
see the depiction of Hanuman in mainstream
mm,
Hindu context and the Balinese context. You just Google both, the
yeah.
image, you will see a very big difference. Whereas the Hanuman, the engineer in Balinese mythology or
Mm,
what, is very gruesome, very fearsome, like more like a demonic
being.
being, that kind of thing lah. So like even in their tattoos, you
Mm,
want to touch a bit on their tattoos, when they tattoo all like these deities and all, it's more of the demon. Not see, I don't use the word demonic lah, more scary looking lah.
mm.
Mm. Which kind of like makes me want to think, like, is there a reason where it's the same deity, or
Yeah.
the deities are the same, but it's just that the depictions and everything and the variations are all so different? Like, is there a reason behind it? Why did it traverse across the globe in this way?
I think it's just how it is lah. Like how practicing Muslims in, let's say, Middle East is
Mm.
slightly different from the variation that we are doing. Slightly, yeah.
Mm.
But
No,
but
correct.
theirs
But
is a lot more.
this
Yes,
one
I
we are
understand.
talking more towards like the practices.
Mm,
You get what I mean? Like, okay, we don't idolize
mm.
and stuff. So we don't really have like
Common full understanding of
a
it
full
lah. Mm.
understanding of it. Whereas if you want to compare between two different cultures,
Based on our eyes, what we see lah.
like even certain like Chinese cultures and Japanese cultures, if I'm not wrong, they do have a few like very
Mm,
similar kind of
correct.
deity and stuff. But then, you know, in the Japanese culture, it is more towards like not say fearsome, whereas in the Chinese context is more like a fearsome deity, that kind of thing lah.
Mm. And also, yeah, like for Hinduism in Singapore,
Mm.
the male don't wear any headgear. What? But in
Mm.
Indonesia, they wear something like it's a hybrid of like a songko and like a tanjak kind,
The one that you wore,
something like that.
something like that.
But that's in white lah.
Mm.
Yeah.
In Hinduism, the priest is actually just a ball on top, a
Mm,
ponytail behind. Yeah, correct. No headgear,
mm,
and just wear like a yellow
mm,
sash or what around their waist and a white,
correct.
that kind of stuff lah.
And it's very similar to India, right?
Yes, more
Whereas
closer to
the
India.
Hindu apa aku berbual. The Balinese Hindu
Uh,
slightly different lah. Mm,
hmm.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, you wanted earlier on. You wanted to touch on something. Yeah, can got time.
Oh no, I just want to touch a bit on the Pandavas and Kauravas lah.
Mm.
The war. Just now I told you regarding the Mahabharatam
Okay,
and
come.
everything. Okay, so let me just. Where are you, bro?
Come on, come on. Oh yeah, their Hindu priest right is
Mm.
more lavishly for Bali lah. It's
Mm.
more lavishly adorned lah.
Oh, wow.
They have
Got
like this
crown all,
kind. They also have like this kind. They
Mm.
really just wear white, very pure. Then they have the
But
headgear.
very close to like a Muslim ustad kind of concept. If you see
Something like
their
that lah.
attire, the plain white one.
So yeah, for those that do not know the culture, they will actually mistaken them for Muslim.
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, which I think in the past lah, like people used to like be stunned about different ethnicities of Indonesian people,
Mm.
where like some of them they wear songkok. You know the songkok supposed to be straight, right?
Uh,
But they wear singit. They wear singit.
uh,
Then they sell satay. So like people all think Indonesian all Muslim, but sekali the
yalah.
satay is dog satay.
Or pork satay. The
Then they
dogs,
like
they go to dogs, yeah, you.
no legit.
Until now.
Ah.
Okay.
So yeah lah.
Yeah.
Like that lah.
Okay. So, touching a bit on the Pandavas and Kauravas, okay? They are central characters in the Mahabharata. Okay? So, these Pandavas and Kauravas were cousins and descendants of this king called Kuru. Okay? The Pandavas consisting of 5 brothers. I don't want to say the name, I don't think you all will remember also.
I know which school they go to.
What?
Gurukul. Guru. The Shahrukh Khan go that one.
Possible. Okay, so the Pandavas, consisting of 5 brothers, they were known for their virtues and righteousness. Okay, the Kauravas, okay, they have 100 brothers. Pandavas, 5 brothers. Kauravas, they have 100 brothers that were led.
The mother.
Yeah, that's right. That were led by Duryodhana and were often portrayed as embodying vices and ambition.
Embodying.
Yes, embodying vices, like bad stuff lah. So their conflict culminating in the Kurukshetra war is a cornerstone of the epic, representing a struggle between Dharma and Adharma. Dharma is righteousness and Adharma is unrighteousness. So character-wise, the Pandavas were generally portrayed as what I mentioned, like virtuous and righteous. Kauravas like more like bad habits and very like high ambition, like whatever I want to, whatever ambitions I have, I will do whatever it takes to reach that, whether it's the right way or the wrong way. I want to reach that ambition. They were that kind of characters lah. So they were actually rivals and opponents. Their conflict, which is what culminated in the Kurukshetra war. So Mahabharata depicts the conflicts between the Pandavas and Kauravas is a struggle between good and evil lah. So meaning to say, like all these characters that you read about and everything, right? I think I got mentioned this before. It feels more like certain parts of it might be true. Maybe the names, maybe the number of brothers, and maybe even like I'm sure they have war relics that they ancient war relics that they may have found in regards to this, like Kurukshetra war and all those stuff lah. But I always felt like it is actually very exaggerated in a sense lah. You get what I mean? Like for example, like I'm not just talking about the Hindu context. I'm talking about generally in any form of ancient mythology and stuff. It always feels that the character of the person that they're trying to depict is overly exaggerated.
Yeah.
You get, like for example, like the Hang Nadim or the Hang Jabat, Badang, Hang Tua, all their stories, all like like drinking the Jane vomit, becoming suddenly strong, throwing a huge stone from don't know where to Singapore or whatever. It kind of feels far fetched. Although at the same time, you do find ancient war relics in ancient war sites and stuff, but how do people actually come up with this kind of sort of theory or storyline?
Must be Pakcik world. It maybe. Okay, in the past, right? I don't know if you know this lah. In the past, like storytelling was a okay, not that now it isn't, but storytelling was a profession. Okay, so let the viewers correct me if I'm wrong lah. But I know this one confirm. The the storyteller will sit, and then the people will just sit in front
Yeah.
and listen like how a teacher
Mm.
teach. So the guy will tell the story lah.
Yeah, true.
We just tell the story like that. I don't know whether it's paid or not lah, but it's like a community thing lah. So there'll
Probably.
be like a village elder example lah.
Uh-huh.
So all he does is just tell stories, and people
Mm.
like to listen to his stories. So maybe by this, right? Maybe not. In order to engage the audience more, it makes it more fictional. I don't know.
Possible because those days I'm talking about this more is towards like the India kampong times kind of concept, like the very like early stages.
Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah.
that.
So
Era.
that one is more like a no TV, no radio,
Yeah,
no
correct.
entertainment, right? So telling a normal story, maybe it is a true story, but telling it as it is would not garner as much
Correct.
attention as you exaggerating stuff in the story lah. So like I know in those days in India, they'll have like a pachi or machi, like a ama or what, just sitting down there at night, maybe right before bed. Then all the kids and the people just gathered. Similar concept to the the wayang kulit that you see those days. Similar concept. So they will sit down, then they will tell the story lah. This is the story and all those things lah. But my understanding is, from what I'm trying to understand is, if they had maintained the actual story, the actual facts of the incidents that occurred in those days, and it actually kind of correlates and syncs together with the current ancient war relics that they found, would it actually match? Or would it be more closer to the fact that, it matches more towards the exaggerated version of it? Like, really like the stone throwing, that kind of stuff.
Just now we were talking about how Hindu was practiced a bit differently. So when we talk about, like in the past, we talk about India, we talk about the Ramayana and stuff. Then we talk, also we'll somehow have Hinduism inside. Thailand also does it differently. So if you remember, they also have their own version of Ramayana and Hanuman also.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You remember that time we went to the airport, we saw the Hanuman?
Yeah.
Theirs also different, but theirs was more adorned with gold
Yes.
headgear.
Correct.
That one is also peace looking. But their version, they always will come with the war elephants.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, somehow,
which makes sense because elephants were considered a very big major part of warfare lah.
So like the Garuda just now, Thailand war elephants are also their symbol lah. Like the, what do you call it? Their football team. They call them they use the war elephants as symbols. Yeah, so yeah, like I say lah, they also use a different form of the religion lah. And okay, Thailand also Buddhist, right? So if you see the way they pray compared to Singaporean Buddhists, also different. Their offering also is a bit different.
Oh, is it?
No, a lot of the Thai is Buddhism, right?
Yes.
But you see theirs is different, right? Even their shrines all different. The place where they
shrine wise, yes, correct.
the place where they pray to is also
offerings
different.
wise, I'm not really that familiar
Offering
between the differences.
also a bit different. A bit different.
Is it like can give example? Any example that you can think of at the moment?
No, cannot lah. But you can see what theirs is more like flower based and stuff.
Thai side, right?
It's more like Hindu. And their architecture also. It's more to Hinduism architecture.
Okay.
Yeah. But they predominantly this one lah. Worship Buddha lah.
I think we can talk a bit more about that on part 3.
Can. No issue.
Yes. So stay tuned for part 3 and we shall catch you. Cheers.